Hello, this is Michele and this is your September horoscope. Now, this month we have Mercury going direct. Yeah, baby. We have Pluto going direct. Oh yeah. No more heaviness, no more doom and gloom. Fingers crossed. We also have a full moon in lovely empathetic Pisces and also a new moon in control freak, get fit freak, yoga bunny, Virgo. Here's your monthly astrology. Clicking. Taurus. On the one hand, it's welcome to the pleasure dome, and on the other hand, it's like nest, family, nurturing, taking care of those that you love. So two of these fabulous energies are around you this month. There are things to be worked out, but equally you're feeling much more relieved about things. Let's start at the beginning, and in the beginning we have Mars shifting into your pleasure zone. Yeah, baby, that's on the 5th, which is the same day as Mercury going direct. Mars in this place is super excitable, super creative. You know, your sensual, sexual, passionate mojo is turned right up. You are a Harley Davidson of love this month, and you're also drawing towards you soulmates, people who resonate on your vibrational level, people who get you, and you're very, very excited. You're just full of passion. You're a big old Tigger. You're bounding around, just wanting to feast on the pleasures of life. Be careful because, you know, as I said in my monthly written horoscope, it's a bit like being a toddler in a chocolate fountain, but you don't want to end up like Augustine Gloop, or whatever his name is, in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. You don't want to go so over the top that you pass out or get sent to the fudge room. No, you don't. It's about fun. It's about creativity. It's about putting your ideas out there, but try and rein it in a little bit. You are a beautiful, wonderful, loyal, giving person. So when you let your hair down, when your little bull is allowed to go into that china shop, you're like, yes, you know, you are very, very frisky indeed. So the good news is you'll feel energized this month. You'll feel excitable and you'll feel passionate about your creativity. So if there's something you want to put out there in the world, you do it with all of your vim and vigor. Now, Mercury's going direct in your home and family zone. Have you had problems with your family? Have there been any issues with your family? Has there been anything on your mind that's been bothering you? Have you had strange conversations with your family and you thought, oh, this is never going to work out? Well, fortunately, you can work it out this month. Whether you work it out by just realising you have to let someone go, or whether you work it out by rebonding and re-nesting and having a nice nurturing meal together, you know, that's up to you. But certainly you should feel better in your head and in your heart about the whole situation. On the 6th, we have the full moon in Pisces. And when the full moon is in Pisces, she is shining her beautiful radiant rays into your sense of connection to the whole, into your social zone, into your networking zone, into your internet zone. It's where you connect with humanity. It's where you feel one with humanity. It's where you work together with other people, you collaborate and you hook up with your tribe. So it's a great day for being social. You're feeling that you want to get out there. But also, as this full moon is conjunct spiritual Neptune, there's a deeper, deeper, deeper spiritual edge to what goes on in this full moon. You are attached to your higher self. You are feeling the messages from the universe. You are plugging yourself into the mains of the wisdom around you. Well, certainly you have the choice to do that. I highly recommend you do that. Pay attention to any signs or symbols, particularly when it comes to groups of people or the internet, yada, yada, yada. Now Mercury's going direct, you know, those signs and symbols should start to be becoming clearer. Now, Venus, your ruler, is doing a lot of nice things this month. Things, even. Venus is, first of all, trine Saturn. Okay, sometimes that can feel restricting, but not in this instance. Saturn is actually giving you power and charisma and saying, you know what? You are powerful. Do you feel powerful in your relationships? Saturn is grounding you so that you can be nurturing, but also strong in your intimate relationships. Currently, Venus is in your home and family zone. So you are feeling that maybe you might want to move in with someone. You might want to change your living arrangements with someone. You might want to do something that brings you closer. Or, you know, you might want to take the kids to go and see someone in your family. Whatever it is, it makes your heart sing. On top of that, if that was not enough, on the 15th, we have Venus sextiling Jupiter, which is a good thing. And again, it's making you feel very, very positive about things. And also you feel back in control. Maybe you felt that things were getting out of control in your home. Everything was getting messy, or everything was going in a way, and you were like, oh, you know, I'm losing the plot here. Well, you can put it together. It's very good for decluttering, sorting things out, and sort of making your home a more healthy place for you to be. We have Venus trine Uranus on the 18th as well. And that is making you feel like you want to bond and have empathy for your family, and you want all of that closeness. That's a thread that goes through this month, as is the thread of passion and joyfulness and creativity. The new moon, in fact, on the 20th is in your position of a new cycle of pleasure and of creativity, and of maybe a new relationship, maybe letting go of somebody if they no longer serve you. There is a T-square, which can be quite heavy. There is a lot of deep issues for you to unearth. Maybe you've had a block in your sensuality and you're looking at that and you want to free that, and you want a new cycle as a loving being in the world. Maybe you want to let go of your fear of creating and going forward and having a new chapter in what you create. I mean, are you into drama? Are you into writing? Are you into performing? What do you consider creativity? The wonderful thing about creativity is it can manifest itself in zillions of ways. Find your inner creative soul and do something with it. The new moon is urging you to and saying that, you know, yeah, it's good. Also, on the 20th, Venus, the planet of love, is going into your pleasure zone. You can't get much better than that, can you? It's allowing you to be creative and free-spirited and joyful, loving, and you're at your best. People love you when you're all warm and charming and gregarious, and that energy is all over you this month. Okay, we also have the sun shifting signs on the 22nd and going into your let me take care of myself and be healthy zone. Service to others and working hard. Sorry, water. I've lost my voice because my donkey tried to kill my dog last night. Had the donkey's years, about 16 years, maybe that long, and maybe 14 years. And she tried to stomp on the head of my dog, who she's known for 11 years, chasing him around the field, and I was screaming my head off. So apologies. And the dog is okay, by the way. She didn't get him, but it was terrifying. Anyway, in other news, we have Pluto going direct. And we have the opportunity for you to get your adventurous mojo back. Maybe you've been restricting yourself. Maybe you've been frightened to express your kind of desire for freedom in some way. But because you're so optimistic, people are more likely to agree with what you've got to say. So maybe if you're around someone who's been holding back a bit, because you're opening up, they open up. And that's the really fascinating thing about energy. When we change our energy, it automatically has to change the other person's energy. It's not possible for someone to respond in exactly the same way if we change our energy. It's not. It's, you know, try it out. But it has to be real. You have to change your energy from the inside. You have to, like, kind of change your responses, because people just get embedded into patterns. So with Pluto going direct, you are being freer, and you can encourage other people to be free. And also we end on Venus opposing Neptune. Try not to get too excited to the point where you go into illusion. There's some heady, exotic, and really sensual and soulful energy around you this month. Use it wisely. Looks like you're going to have a fine time. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. Hello, wonderful one. Thank you so much for listening. It would be fabulous if you liked, subscribed, or shared. It would be really, really helpful. Also, I have a ton of free stuff for you. Horoscope.co.uk for everything astrology, and micheleknight.com for everything psychic and free tarot reading. See you there.